refund check. If that were to happen, you'd be getting an email from the billing office to your Frostburg email. During my time here at Frostburg, I received a handful of those during the 3 years that I spent here at Frostburg. As a transfer student, by the way. I'll get into that in a little bit. But regardless, if you have any questions about your setting up your payment plans or kind of what your tuition bills, if there's any discrepancies like that, this is the good office for doing that. And remember what Laura was talking about with that parking, like here on campus? Parking passes are picked up, making sure all your ducks in a row. Eventually, once you get into your specific program of study that you're thinking about, you're going to get a faculty advisor, hence where the dual thing comes from. Dual is two. I think, right, yeah, I think we're good with two. So yeah, so they got that dual advising model here. We want to make sure that everybody's here to be able to like have the checks and balances to make sure that you have all of your credits in line. That way you're not taking any classes that you don't need to be taking and everything is all like, you know, fine and hunky-dory. We're all able to graduate in the specified amount of time that we're looking to graduate, right? Nobody's here is thinking they want to take as long as, like, you know, 30 years, right? Is anybody thinking right out of the gate they want to take 30 years?
Here we are, Frostburg University. Taking the tour. Wednesday, July 12th. Music and Arts Building. In Processing Center.
We're going to take a walk here towards the end of the tour. And directly in front of us, guys, that new building right there, it's still under construction. It's going to be the Health Science and Education building. So, if we've got anybody here doing health-related...
There's the Compton Science Center. Bobby the Bobcat.
Probably at most 8. So, if you're taking a general biology, general chemistry class, those general education requirements that a lot of students are going to be required to take specifically for the sciences, you may have a class size that's larger than 20, kind of what like Lauren was saying. So maybe you can expect maybe like 40, 50 students as opposed to the normal 20. Once you start getting into your specific majors, that's when it really starts to like get more specific into your normal 20 or so students. So the reason why I'm even pointing this out in the first place is because, let's just say, for example, College Park or WVU. I currently live in Morgantown, so let's go Mountaineers, right? No. Anyway, so the reason why I say that, those are rather large institutions with like tens of thousands of students at both of those institutions. So if you were to take a class, like a general biology class at a place like WVU or College Park, you could be in a classroom that's 4 or 5 times the size, holding 300-400 kids. I had a student on a tour that was coming to visit before, sitting in the top left-hand corner of some sort of auditorium. That's not how we do things here. By probably about a month or so into the semester, your professors are going to have you on a first-name basis. And I can attest to that as a previous graduate from here as well. So, if you're looking for a more personalized, individualized education where you're going to know your professors and your classmates by name, you really can't do much better than when it comes to Frostburg. I'll get off my soapbox. Does anybody have any questions about class sizes or anything that I've talked about? So after you guys come out of Compton, we are currently standing at the upper quad. More than a couple buildings, several buildings I want to make sure I point out to everybody while we're standing. One building here that we have on campus that is going to be, I guess, have like a sex requirement. So you do have to be identified as a female in order to get into Simpson Hall. Right to the right of that is going to be Gunter. So kind of what Lauren was saying, that is where geography, human geography, wildlife and fisheries, all of those classes are going to primarily be living outside of that building right there. Top right there, right next to Gunter, on the top of the hill is going to be Lowndes Hall. That was where the nursing program was housed. But since that is moving down there for fall of 2023, I'm not entirely sure what we're purchasing for Lowndes right now, but I do know that nursing is going down there. Right to the right is going to be Frost Hall. Up until recently, that was the honors housing, so just kind of like depends at this point in time. I'm not entirely sure. I think this is just going to be one of the regular dorms for this upcoming semester. Jeez, he's trying to interrupt me. So rude of him. Or it, whatever. Regardless. So, Frost Hall, just another dorm that we do have here on campus. Singles and doubles are in there. One of my best friends, she lived in Frost Hall during her freshman and sophomore year. Really enjoyed her time. She was a part of the honors program. Right directly in front of us, guys, is going to be Old Main. I'm pretty sure every single four-year institution in the United States of America.
Frostburg. Down there they have the emergency thing, 30-second or less response time. Campus police.
Just my luck, am I right?
Some rental units at Frostburg.
I don't want to spoil exactly what it does. So.
Sean, you're the best tour guide.
Yeah, guy, inside there. Well, no, you gotta stay inside there. So, hey.
Y'all should hear it. Can y'all hear it?
No.
No.
Y'all can't hear it.
We don't hear it.
You gotta step inside there.
You can hear it.
You gotta say Sean is the best tour guide inside there.
It's like you in a booth. Go just sing something. Sing a song. Say something.
I love the aha moments that everybody's saying.
I'm like, y'all can't hear that? No. Yes, you can, but when she's there, I don't hear it. But I hear it.
The aha moment you all have whenever you hear it. Yes, this is why I'm doing it. Who's next? Oh, thank you.
It's like an echo, but
Yes, the aha moment. You can't even get through it all. It's just so fascinating. Is there anybody else that would like to test it out?
You don't have choice.
It's not the best tour guide right now.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to. Sean, oh, that's all we got. Anybody else? Okay.
Okay, we're at Frostburg, pretty much in the center square. Library. There. Lane Center. Center square of campus. Nice.
Less than 275. I mean, that's only like 100 feet past night.
Housing and dormitory area. There's the track and field center.
Things I want to make sure I point out. Like I said, there's not AC in all the rooms, but in the common areas in all the buildings should be having AC like this. So this is where I get on my soapbox again in regards to the whole, oh, it's hot, whatever deal. So by the time you guys will be coming here in August, you're already on that downward slope, if you will. And by the time it starts to heat up again, come May, you guys are already going to be out of here. And quite frankly, let me check the temperature. It's like barely 80 degrees right now, so I would consider that fairly mild as opposed to like, yeah, that's the thing too. It hasn't like, that's the one I've been saying to a lot of my friends. It hasn't felt like summer here for this summer all that much. Like, it's only as far as the kitchen goes, really free for you guys to utilize. If you want to be making, ramen at 2 in the morning, my God, go ahead and do some ramen at 2 in the morning. If you want to bake Christmas cookies in July, I don't know what kids do these days, feel free to do that. There are some pots and pans and dishes over there. If you would like to have your own and not utilize
Common area, Annapolis Hall,
keep that in your
Frostburg.
room. Now, if you guys would like to see a bathrooms, there are 3 bathrooms in each hallway. So 1, 2, and 3. If you guys would like to take a step inside there, see what it would be looking like, you're more than welcome. You can go inside for any of those 3. So I guess it's not even really a communal. I guess this half of it, there's another 3 down here. And again, depending on the building you guys are in. One per hall. Well, there we go.
There's 3 of these bathrooms at one end and 3 at the other. So they're kind of individual use.
Functions exactly how you expect a regular library function. So top room, complete group study space for you guys if you have group projects or anything. Well, right beneath it, it's going to be completely quiet study area if you cram for a test or anything. Can't be in there blasting music or anything. If you drop on a pen, you're only way at the end of the hallway. So definitely recommend that if you're looking to study. I did want to pull you guys into here as well because the library itself has made a lot of different adjustments.
Cafeteria.